Welcome back to Did Not Tell Y'all podcast. This is episode 10. I'm Jay. This is
Kai.
Gio.
And today we got special guests. As you all may know, we got the infamous Marcus Alonzo. Welcome to the show, man. Hey, we've been trying to get this guy for the last couple of weeks, but
he's a busy man.
He's a very busy man. I was gonna call him a flake, but
he's a busy man.
But he's been a busy man. He's a busy man.
He got stuff to do. We're gonna talk about that.
Yeah.
We're gonna talk about all that.
Coaching football, coaching track, coaching the kids, man. We love what you've been doing in our community for the last about 5-6 years already. So we love how you're committed to the youth, committed to the football team. Everything that you do, man, it's awesome. So I'm gonna let Gio open up with some questions real quick, and then I'll ask some, and then Kai will ask some. But yeah, man, we appreciate you being on the show with us today.
All right, thank you, I appreciate it.
Well, welcome to the show. Thank you. He's also an LF here in Lindsay Unified too. So he's Lindsay, whether he likes it or not. You know, he wasn't born here, but I want to get back your background on some football. Like, so what got you started in your football? So. Bring up your background a little bit.
Okay.
How long you been coaching?
This is gonna be year 8 coaching. I started coaching in Lindsay in 2018, 2019. So I got hired under Coach Mendez here, and I started.
Mendez?
Yeah, shout out, Coach. I started as the JV O-line coach. Long time ago I was 19, 20 years old.
Dang, that's crazy.
So
fresh out of high school.
Yeah, fresh out of playing ball, actually.
Literally.
Yeah, so I came back from playing college ball, and I was going to COS, and they heard I was back in town, and they hit me up to come join here. So Coach Mendez was my D coordinator when I was at Union. So it was really, really cool to start my career off with him.
Yeah, that's what I was going to ask, too. I was like, how do you and Mendez know each other? But that clears it up. He was DC right there at Union, and before he became head coach right here at LHS, he started off at Union as well, right?
Yeah, and he's been coaching everywhere, to be honest. He came from us from COS, so he's done a couple stints there, and yeah, he moved to Lindsay my senior year. So he knew me. You know, he didn't really coach me, to be honest with you. I only played defense for like special occasions. At the school that I went to, you only really got to play one side.
Yeah, you're playing O-line.
Yeah, I was primarily offensive line like my whole career. So it was really cool. He gave me a chance, and I really performed well for him. So I think that kind of stuck. So and I was always really good at the mental part of the game. So I think that kind of helped me out a little bit.
Nice. So. And shout out to Mendez.
You coached at COS too for a little bit too, right?
Yeah, I coached with him at COS.
Again, yep.
Yeah, I was the offensive line coach there before I did my second stint here in Lindsay. That's before I got the head coaching job here. Exactly. So he's a big mentor for me. So I've done a lot with him.
Shout out to Coach Mendez, man. Hopefully, I love what you're doing out there at COS. Hopefully, we can get him in here pretty soon. Maybe we'll get both of y'all back in here. The next time, maybe we'll get both of you guys in here.
Maybe one day.
Maybe one day. You feel like you learned a lot though off Mendez, big time, like as a head coach as well. Do you take anything into your head coaching technique that you may have learned from Mendez?
Oh yeah,
or any of the previous coaches?
Oh yeah, I think Mendez, especially the accountability thing. I think that's really what I try to take the most, and just really wanting to do it all. Sometimes this job is kind of like lonely, because you're always kind of in the spotlight, whether you like it or not. But I think the accountability piece and the want and desire to be great, I think is what I get from him. I had a really big mentor at COS, the head football coach there, Travis Burkett. He's an awesome guy. Coached everywhere in college football, UNLV, Cornell, all those places. And he was one of the biggest things that I learned from those guys is just trying to be positive every day, because you never know when it's going to be your last day. You never know when the things are just not going to go right. But all you can control is what you do. So
that's real, man.
I love the accountability, 'cause especially in a town like this where we need that for these young men here. Like they just think they could just walk around and nothing's going to go wrong. It's like, no, there is. And boys might see that as man, he's an asshole. It's like, no, he's actually really looking out for you. Like, his accountability is, he actually cares about you. That means he wants you to do good and strive, not just on the football field, but as young men. And accountability goes a long, long way. And I feel like that was a problem before you got here, is that accountability wasn't there. It's like, these boys could have got in trouble, done whatever, done this and that, and been on that field no matter what.
Yeah.
And then with you being there, it's like you could be the starting quarterback or you could be the warm up guy. Like, it don't matter. It's the same. It goes, and I love that, and I love that, and I've seen it, and it's cool to really accountability, and it's true. It's true. I've seen it.
Yeah, these kids really, these kids are great. Like, I think there's a lot of things that could be different, you know, even before I was here, you know, because I coached here in Lindsay for a long time. You know, I was under previous head coaches, and I think there's just they all did a great job in their own way. I think the only thing that's different is the structures. I think a lot of the times, even with me, sometimes you fall short of structures. Like, you don't think that they're going to follow through, or you don't think that they're going to do the right thing, but the reality is if you set the structures and you do the right thing and you show them that you love them, they're going to follow. And I think our boys are terrific in that aspect. Like, they truly want to be great and they want to be successful, and that's all we can really ask for.
And that's awesome, man. Like, and it's crazy how much you've achieved being so young. Like, bro, you're like you were the youngest head coach in, I think, Tulare County to ever win a freaking Valley championship. Like, that's crazy, bro. Like, right now you're what, 27, 28 years old?
28.
Like, literally, you're one of the youngest coaches in the game.
Tulare County right now.
And you've already had so much success, man. So how do you feel about being labeled as the youngest and being able to achieve so much in a short amount of time?
You know, I'm just grateful. You know, I'm grateful that I was given the opportunity to be here. I know that being a young head coach, being able to hire a young head coach is a stressful thing.
It's a lot of pressure, huh?
Yeah. It is. And
especially becoming so successful early now, the pressure's even, I feel like, a little bit.
Yeah,
it always is. And I think the truth
that's
is,
a good thing, though.
Yes, it is. So you want that good pressure. Like, you rather have that pressure of being up here instead of like, oh, he's gonna lose again. It's like, no, we want championships, like, even though realistically, but
no, absolutely. I think my reality is it's all about the community. I mean, I was really worried when I got here that the community wouldn't rally around me because I wasn't from here, and that I was so wrong. You know, I truly have been blessed. You know, even with success and even with some struggles, I really didn't feel a lot of negative energy toward me. You know, I've always felt really supported. Even, you know, at the beginning of this season, we went 0-5. You know, and when you put that a lot on your shoulders, you figure out what are you going to do now? You know, are you going to, you know, crawl on a ball and fail, or are you going to keep fighting? And I think the community really rallied.
Right after
it's all
that.
about adjustment.
5 straight right after that.
Yeah, we were able to you know, beat a crosstown rival and do it in a fantastic way.
Walk
you know?
off was amazing.
Yeah,
that was crazy. That was crazy.
That was a great game.
Yeah, but I think truthfully, our only goal is to just continuously get better. You know, at what we do, and you know, keep making these men into great people, because that's overall that's the goal, to give back to the community that you guys truly live in day to day. You know, and that I've been working in day to day. You know, so I think that's really what we're aspiring to be.
And you've got it already, kind of that full circle, or you've gotten old enough now where you've actually now have players that are coaches, right? You you gotten there. That's
crazy.
cool. So like now it's almost like a full circle. Like they're in your shoes now.
Giving them opportunity.
Exactly, and that's cool. Exactly.
Yeah, and they you know, the truth is, like, these guys that I'm hiring, you know, and bringing on, they're good people. You know, I've you know, Diego Salas is a prime example. This year I had to throw him into a D coordinator role, and you know, he's a fiery, energetic dude, and and he did a terrific job. You know, I couldn't ask for anything better. Richie Diaz has been on staff. You know, it's just guys that really want to be
Shout out Rich
here. Yeah, they're people who want to be here, and I think
from
that's
Lindsay too. So they can relate to these boys. Like they on that field, same thing. So it's really cool. Like like you said, those two boys are really good boys. Have a good head on their shoulders. They know they're
got
good.
some college experience, college ball. Yeah,
And they're they're finishing their degrees. They're working, they're working full jobs,
and they're there for the boys too. So that's what's really dope.
Yeah, they're great role models for those guys, and I think they can see them too,
in them.
And they're buying into the message. I think that's one thing that I think previous teams that I've been a part of here really struggle with is not buying in. Like, if you don't have faith in your coaching staff, you don't have faith in the people around you, you're not going to do well.
Kids know that. The kids feed off that.
Yeah,
kids feed off. They'll know your coaching staff ain't vibing.
If the coaching staff sucks, the team's going to suck.
It trickles down.
That's the truth.
It goes down to the players.
So it's a really good feeling to have some of those guys around. So I'm hoping that we continuously do that. Keep trying to, recycle guys back in and keep more. But it's a process. So I'm really grateful for the ones I have right now.
Just creating opportunities, man. We appreciate you. Go ahead. They'll hear you.
So being a Lindsay native, Strathmore game is such a big thing, especially being from. My brother's about 10 years older than me. It's about Gio's age, a little bit older.
A year older.
And growing up, I just remember the crazy things that would go on around town during that week, like whether it was the whole gang violence or just kids doing stupid stuff. My dad went to school here one year. They had a big old wooden Duke, and someone from Strathmore ended up sneaking into the school and cutting the head off. And supposedly they still have the head in their gym or something. I don't know, but yeah, they burnt an S in our field before. They've turned the L into an S.
Interesting.
Yeah, it used to get real crazy. That was just Gio's, and then back in the 70s, 80s when my dad went to school, it used to get
even more crazy.
Yeah.
Trashmore?
Yeah, Trashmore.
Just like, they whooped our ass a lot. And my senior year, our football team ended up getting the bell back, and then COVID happened, and then so we had another few years where we didn't get to play them. How did it feel like being the first guy since like almost
6 years?
Gio,
how long was it? How long?
It was 6 years.
6 years.
6 years since COVID, but like before that, it was almost.
Wow.
Your
so
senior
6 years.
2014, I feel like it's a split in 6 year intervals.
Yeah, it's like 6 year intervals.
When we beat Strathmore. Yeah, how come we keep that pretty much going?
How does it feel to like finally do it as a head coach?
As a head coach, I think it's a little different. I was an assistant on that staff, in the 2019 staff. As a head coach, I think it's, to be honest with you, for me, it's not, it's important, right? But I would say the goal isn't to beat Strathmore every year. Our goal is to win a Valley championship and to win a state title, But what I would say is it definitely feels good, but it's more for the boys, because those are the moments that they're going to remember forever.
The beef and just the rivalry, the instincts, the beef that goes into
they're
that.
They're going to talk about that forever.
Yeah, it's their moment.
Their moment, definitely.
My goal is to make sure that I put them in the right position to win that game. Not for any of my glory, because my glory doesn't matter, right? My playing days are over. All the accomplishments and things are great and everything, but for me, it's for them. They're going to remember winning a Valley title, when they're 80 years old, and they'll have the ring to remember it.
That's crazy, man.
They'll be able to remember them ringing that, that bell that we haven't had in such a long time, when they're old and they're talking to their kids about, how they won the bell. And I think that's the important part, is being able to put them in a position to win and let them have that moment, where I'm worried about, as soon as that game's over, I'm worried about the next one.
Yep.
Because I want to make sure that I keep putting them in the right spot to win, because if we don't, we're just repeating the same cycle that we've been through here. And that's not my goal. Our goal isn't to beat Strathmore every year. Our goal is to
win a Valley
title.
Yes.
Look at tape, move on next game. That's
exactly.
how it is.
Exactly.
Yeah, it can be.
Love it.
And that's a question I want to ask about that 2025 Valley Championship run. I mean, it was like I went to every single game. Me and this guy both went to every single game. It was like a rocky. It was like a roller coaster season. And then something just flipped right after that last regular season game against Strathmore where they lost. You guys went on a 5-game run.
5 game.
Almost pulled it off to win state.
Yeah.
Youngest dude to win a Valley championship. How did that season feel to you?
Your experience.
Your experience and winning it as a coach, bro. Winning Valley as a coach, something Lindsay hasn't done since
When 2002?
2002, man.
2010.
This is when I was born. We were born.
My senior year, we
Coach
went
Bob won
2000.
the year after.
We went 2010.
Mm-hmm.
Lost.
So we lost. And then
You were on that team.
Yeah, I was on that team, and I don't think we went back until
15 years later.
It was honestly surreal.
Yeah.
The first few games were very interesting. You know, again, the last thing I was thinking about is the end. I was thinking about the next day or the next game or the next opportunity.
This is your first year as a head coach.
Yeah, that was my first year as a head coach. You know, it was. I think when we figured out that we could win, I think that's where it clicked. We started off hot that season, and then, you know, we had some things that we needed to take care of internally. You know, a lot of stuff that we needed to work on as a program. We cleaned a lot of those things up, and then we were able to come back in the playoffs really strong. We started off hot with a big game against Rosamond, and then we struggled against Riverdale. We really did. I think we were down at half.
Big boys too.
We were down at halftime.
They had a good size. They had a good size.
But our boys really rallied. And I think I did a little bit better at play calling in the second half. You know, I think a little less conservative, and we did a really good job of finishing that game out. And then I don't know. I mean, we were in a different world with Corcoran and Miramonte, man. And even for I can't even think of their name off the top of my head. Chatsworth, the boys,
man.
Yeah,
that was a state regional
yeah,
game.
I think our boys wanted it more.
Mm-hmm.
I think that's really the truth that that we preached, is we really want it more than them, and I think they understood what was at stake.
The Valley game was what, River? The River?
No, that was the Miramonte one. That was the
game was
Miramonte. It was over after Tito ripped off that 80-yard run.
Boom!
It was over after that.
80-yard straight.
It was over,
man. This is how this game's gonna be. I was like a little nervous. Okay,
I know.
And they go and just
was rocking
the whole.
Hey, it was rocking that whole game though.
This is not how Valley game's supposed to be.
The stands were rocking. That was probably the best home game Lindsay's had ever.
Chatsworth.
Now that was a
rocking.
Now that was
rocking.
Going to territory LA. Like refs could get into things. Like it gets hectic. Fans like it gets. And when those boys went in there and did their thing, it was super fulfilling to be able to do that.
Yeah.
Those boys like, oh, dude, our little school going to LA and rocking and supporting the fans.
Oh, yeah.
From your point of view, I don't mind.
Yeah, you could see so many different
Little
people.
town was there. Mm-hmm. The whole Lindsay was there. Full up. It was so cool.
I think the surrealist moment was I didn't even realize, again, what we were doing until they handed me the plaque. You know, when when they hand you the plaque, you're
the Gatorade shower, the water shower.
Oh my! And you know, our boys always, of course, they never picked the water. They picked the green Gatorade every time.
All sneaky.
Yeah.
And then you just walk in, and you just know it's coming.
Yeah.
You know it's coming, but you're just in the moment, man. You're in the moment.
Oh yeah.
You're just like, oh.
And I had the slick back at that time too, so it's all flowing. Yeah.
Like that. He does
It was It was surreal, and I think the most important part to me was like the attitude that we really embraced as a team. Like that team was gritty, man.
Yes,
I mean, tough, hard nosed, did not care about anything else but winning football games. I mean, I'm talking beaters and bruisers. Yeah. I mean, we beat teams down.
Felt like a family. Like, it really
was a physical,
but we were physical.
Another,
physical.
Either they get. Like just like a family do, they bump heads and they come together. But it's like another team comes, and they're gonna back each other up. At the end of the day.
Those are usually the stronger teams, though.
It showed at the end. Like the results showed, like their run wasn't by accident. Like they earned every piece of that.
Yeah,
everything.
And I think it really again. I've been saying this for a long time, but Lindsay has a really tough, like blue collar attitude. Like you know, we got good people here that work hard every day, and I think our boys really kind of showed that. Mm-hmm. You know, they were like firm to the teeth, man. I mean, we were hard to beat. I mean, we were punching people in the mouth every week, and it proved at the end. I mean, Corcoran, what was it, 42-2?
Yes,
you know, and
it wasn't supposed to be like that.
No, I mean, you know,
especially against a division team.
Yeah,
division,
and it was. And then you go Miramonte, you say, you know, they have the leading rusher in our section, you know, with 2,800
They did have
yards.
a good running back, though.
Shut him out.
Yeah, he had 2,800 yards before he walked into that game.
Dang. He had under, like 20?
He had 80 yards total.
Under 100?
Yeah, 80 yards total.
But yeah.
Stop, though.
And it was, you know, and you're right. I think when Tito hits that run.
It's over.
And it's not even that. It's when he hits the end zone and the horn goes off. You know how we have the big horns?
Yeah.
That's when it clicks.
You're like,
oh, like it's gonna be one of those days.
yeah.
It's gonna be one of those days.
That's dope. That's dope.
And then the nail in the coffin with Fernandez at the end, to make it 28-0.
Yeah, give a shout out to that O-line. That whole O-line could
Yeah, I mean,
was a
you're
great
talking
team, man.
with a 2,000-yard rusher, I mean, I think we ran as a team that year, I think 3,500 yards. I mean, we average running.
Is that the record, Lindsay?
Shout out
Or is
Tito.
it close?
I think as a team, yes. As a team, yes. As a regular, individual, no. I think he was like 100 or 200 yards off.
Jesus.
So
All he needed was one more game, honestly.
but it just shows how many, because the record holder is still Danny Trujillo. It shows how many yards Danny Trujillo had.
Because he didn't have.
I thought it was Jacob Hernandez.
No, it's Danny Trujillo.
Oh, he did?
Yeah.
Oh, dang.
Well, Danny was averaging I think that's the 2019 year. I think he was
Yeah,
averaging
that
40.
The Bishop year.
Yeah, I think he's averaging 40 carries a
I
game.
think it was Mikey Hernandez was close to
That was
it.
a rough
too.
one.
Yeah.
I think it was Mikey Hernandez was
Yeah.
close to that year.
hmm
Dang.
Yeah, so I think
Running the football, man, has been, yeah.
that's what our identity is. Well,
Yes,
it's always
running-
has been.
Yes.
But I think we got some young guys, man, and we're really good at receiver right now. I think I've been telling them that we might get close to 50-50. We'll see.
Little spread.
You do have some young guys.
Yeah.
Some couple freshmen that you got to bring up again, but they're actually
They're
that's their position, and it looks,
They're
future
really-
looks bright.
Yeah, they're really good kids. And it's they're doing a great job. They're really working hard. Like Ricky Castro and Ramon Boguera are really two primes. They're kids that are just getting after it every day, and they want to be here. They want to do well for Lindsay. And we have a lot of we have a lot of good kids. So I'm really excited to expand the offense a little bit.
Yes.
I like all the multiple personnel sets we do, but
You get creative. You
Yeah.
get open up the playbook like it's Madden on.
Yeah.
I try not to be like Madden, but I really try to make sure that I put our guys in the right spots. Again, we were just talking about it before we got on air, the tackle, hook, and ladder.
Yes.
We've ran double bubbles. We run a lot of different, reverses, the fake reverse off of it. A hook and ladder everywhere. We have fun, on offense, and we reverse. I don't know if you remember. So we run a reverse back on our first drive coming back because our defense was lights out that year. So we get the ball back. We run the reverse with him, and I'm telling you, that was his best run all season. I mean, dude was a stud. I mean, he locked up 9, which was he's playing at Davis now. That kid is, and he was a killer. I mean, just a hunter. So it was just. Those are some of the guys you just get the opportunity.
Very, very smart. Comes from a good family too. Yeah,
Yes.
Gabe was a stud.
No,
Man.
he really is.
There are nothing but studs on that team. Tito, Ethan, the brother. Your brother
Wild.
Diego,
Yeah,
that was that.
D-Nasty.
D Nasty,
Julian
Julian Ceballos.
You can't forget
JJ.
about Robert, JJ, Robert Makeda.
Yeah.
Robert's a stud. Too,
Jose
man.
Fernandez, Max Torres as a
line.
sophomore, Shrek as a
Yes.
sophomore.
Sure.
David Level.
Shout out to you,
Trujillo.
the
QB. Oh yeah, can't forget about Bubs.
Yeah, the QB,
Yeah,
man. That
Omar.
QB's,
Yeah, so I mean, it's just a good team. We were
Really
just
good team.
really, really good team. So they did a terrific job.
memorable first season, man.
For sure. That's something that you can talk about, like you said, forever. And it's like.
And you got a
you're
lot
gonna
more of
talk
those
about
coming
it.
too.
A lot
more of those
Hopefully
coming, man.
soon again.
Yeah, year
It's
3.
just the start,
Yes.
man. This
Year
is just
3.
the
And I
start.
feel like this year could be a good year. Like we talked about, it's good year. This group that's coming up, they've been together and you got some young coming in. So you got that development already. They've been a couple years. So
Yeah.
I like this group coming up and just keep doing what you're doing, man. Thank you. I appreciate it.
I think
Yeah, well, we appreciate you too, bro, being able to come in. You're a very busy guy. Being able to spare a little bit of your time to come and vibe out with us, dude. We appreciate
talk
that,
ball.
man. It's all love. We
Yeah.
just talking ball,
I appreciate it.
talking our, what? Yeah,
For
so
the
I mean,
hell,
it's cool.
Lindsay.
Yeah.
Nah, it's cool. It's cool to do something like this. One of my goals for this year is to be more outgoing because
Yes.
you guys know me personally. This ain't me. I'm very
You're like,
tight,
I'm out my comfort zone
Yeah,
real
you
quick.
definitely know. Thank you. That's why I said thank you.
very very tight to the thread. So,
Yeah.
and I think it's important to show the community how much I care too. And to show that the love is being reciprocated. Like I really,
Feel it.
yeah, I do, and I'm so grateful to be here. You know, there was a lot of times where it's you just feel it so much. And you know, I was honestly scared when I you know, was saying my message and telling the kids that we got to do morning weights. You know, this is how the opportunities are gonna come. Like all the stuff that I was laying out in front of these parents, you know, in front of these kids, and I was like, how is this gonna go?
Yes.
Like, that was the most terrifying thing. Like, how is this gonna go? And they not only responded, but they were like, heck yeah, let's do it.
Let's do it.
You know, they were
stoked, huh?
yeah, they were ready, and they were super excited. And then, you know, I think one of the biggest messages that I was saying to that team, and even now, is it works. You know, because I can say everything I want, but if it doesn't work, it doesn't work, right?
Yeah.
But it worked. You know, it works.
It worked.
And you can clearly see that all of these things that you did led to your success.
Yes.
And I think that's the thing that kind of boosted us over the top, is they were clearly able to see that all of the work they put in paid off. And
you got them bought in, bro.
Yeah.
Everybody's bought in, bro. And
Yeah.
The city, the town.
that's how success and wins come, man. Is everybody's bought in. That's huge, man.
Yeah.
Hell yeah.
Any
Hey,
last words?
since we got everything going on and everything, I'm not sure if you got any more time. I mean, maybe we could talk about some professional football. Maybe talk about some free agency. Talk about some coaches. I mean, you got some time about that?
Sure.
I mean, let everybody know who's the team that you rep. Yep.
Yes, who's your favorite team? Football.
I'm a diehard Eagles fan.
Philadelphia
Eagles.
Cry, Eagles, cry, because we...
That hurts our boy here, Kai.
Woo! That doesn't hurt me because we took them out. So.
Oh my god.
I mean, we
But,
beat
the
them
end of the
too,
division,
but-
Hey, maybe for the next episode we'll have Jose Vasquez on this thing.
Yeah, that's probably a no-go.
I won't be here. I will not be here on that one.
Yeah, I was like, that's a hard pass. I don't want to hear a bunch of Niners logic in one room.
So you like what do you think about your team coming up? What's up?
You know, I'm honestly excited about it. You know, I'm not super thrilled about the OC, but
Or AJ
I'm,
Brown.
I'm confident about our team though.
Adrian Brown will be there.
I think we have good enough management where, you know, we have a really good GM. You know, we have a really good owner.
Was it
So
Howie
we're-
Roseman, right?
Yeah, Howie Roseman.
Yeah,
Who's the GOAT? You know, who's the GOAT? He'll figure it out. I think that's the way that I see it as an Eagles fan. Is I don't stress about those things because I know player wise, he'll take care of it. It's all about the coaching now. Can we coach our guys to be in the right spot? You know, obviously we have one of the best D coordinators in the league in Vic Fangio. You know, so you know we're always going to be strong.
Maybe they just need to hire you,
We got the
bro.
players. They need you there at the OC. You know, give it a Saquon.
Yeah.
Give it a Saquon.
Run the ball 70%
Yeah,
of
run
the
that
time.
shit.
That had to hurt just seeing the Kevin Patullo. They got little Italy right there on the
Patullo, yeah.
sideline. Huh?
Yeah,
Big Dom.
Yeah,
Big
Big
Dom.
Dom. Hey, Big Dom.
yeah. Hey, no joke, man. I mean I wouldn't be able to do that stuff though, man. You know, the offense that we run is complex for the you know the league that we're in and for the division that we're in, but I mean that's like child's work to those guys.
Yeah.
So you know they've been doing it for a long time. So
That's it, you're gonna start there. You're gonna be there. You're gonna get there. Baby
Yeah.
steps, baby
I mean
steps.
I like you here to be honest.
Nah, it's cool though. Local.
You know,
No, definitely.
yeah.
Oh yeah.
Because coaching college ball, man, is tough. Like it's a different world. Like there's no days off. You know, you're working hard every day, and it's fun. I mean, it's truly one of the most fun experiences I've ever had coaching. But it's work.
Exhausting.
Yeah, we're here. You know, you get more of the bonding with the kids. You know, and you get time off. You know, you can enjoy a Saturday. You know, you can have some time on Sunday to go to church and do all the things that you want to do. You know, without sacrificing so much, because you have to remember in college games on Saturdays.
Saturday is the
Yes.
work. Is the work.
It
That's
is
when
the work.
that's when the
It is.
execution
That's what
comes.
happens.
And then Sundays film, and then you're back at
Back
it
at
on
Monday.
So it's no exactly. So.
Yeah.
Yeah, it
And then
was.
you're recruiting in the off season or off work, so it's like that's
I was not good at that, man. I don't. You know.
At least the best thing you could do right now is at least you're coaching high school. You're coaching these kids to get to that college level.
Oh
Yes.
Yeah, so you're over here helping the colleges out by developing these kids. Yeah,
yeah. It's cool to
potentially
have
play
some,
that.
some college connects too. Like I have a ton of players that I played with who are coaching college football. You know, all across the country. Even people that I've coached with
Facts.
played. Yeah, so
That's cool. Hey, you throw like, hey, check out my boy over here. That's
Yeah.
cool.
Yeah.
We need that around here. Like
it's super cool.
nobody wants to thinks there's no
especially in the
talent
valley,
here,
man.
Lindsay.
Especially in the
But
valley,
there's
though.
talent
Yeah.
here, Lindsay. Like it is here. It's
But
a
not
lot of
just-
times they go
yeah.
out everywhere else and
Nate
everywhere
Lamb?
else. It's like no, they're here, but they just need
Yeah,
that.
but not just
helps.
Lindsay though, but I feel like it's the entire Central Valley though.
Definitely.
I feel like that's a bit like when you see like Xavier Worthy or like Jordan Love and dudes like that are playing in the or Josh Allen, especially Josh Allen, yeah, Cashmere Allen. When you see names like that doing it that big in
they're right
the
here.
NFL, bro, they're literally from our backyard, like from the Central Valley. So I feel like even if it's from the Central Valley, that's huge,
That's
bro.
a big
Huge.
Yeah, Valley Boys is a different thing, man. Like
Different breed,
They
man.
a lot of athletes that make it out of the Central Valley really do well because of the place that we're in.
Mm-hmm.
In reality, we live in one of the hardest places to play any sports just because of the air quality and all the things that we do. I mean, we literally live in a bowl.
It's freaking
So,
hot, and
yeah.
especially in
It's
football
terrible.
season.
Terrible.
Yeah, it's
Season,
bad.
allergy,
110.
So when we go, like when there's athletes that come out of here and they go to the other places, they thrive.
Yes.
You know, Xavier Worthy is a prime example. Cashmere Allen,
Josh Allen.
Yeah, exactly. Like all of these guys, Fireball.
Yes.
You know what I mean? Like where I went to school when I was at Union, we had tons of guys going to play college football. I mean, one of my offensive line coach, the year we won Valley, he played football at Sac State. And,
Wow.
you know, a Valley boy. The running back I played with at Union, he played at Fresno State. You know, I mean, I played with Cashmere. Right, there's a lot of different dudes.
Amori Edwards.
Nate Lamb.
Oh, yeah, can't forget about Amori. Amori played at Fresno State.
Yeah.
Right. You know, I mean, Cashmere, obviously. You know, there's a ton of dudes. I mean, you play against all these guys like Deshaun Smallwood. I played against the Central. I played against Micah Quick, who played at Oklahoma, like one of the fastest dudes ever in California history. Even my freshman year, like we had a 6'8" defensive end, you know, that played basketball at Wyoming. Shit. He broke the rim at Monachi. You know what I mean?
Right there.
He did a shack on that thing. Boom!
It was
crazy.
After this, check out that clip. It's nuts.
Just check the clip. Probably it's YouTube. It's on YouTube for sure.
He was no joke, man. One of the best moments I've ever had in football. We're playing Mission Oak. We had lost to them the year before, and he catches a one-handed ball in the back of the end zone to win us the game.
Dang.
And it was crazy. I mean, the dude was a monster.
Literally monster.
Just a freak athlete.
Oh
bro.
yeah. He ended up playing basketball at Wyoming, and then he went to Grand Canyon University and finished there. Yeah.
Nice.
Shout out Keontae Vernon. He's a Tulare local legend. You know, he's been
Keontae Vernon, man. You heard it. Shout out.
Giving back to the community.
That's
so
dope.
Sheesh.
That's dope.
But yeah, it's really cool to see all these Valley guys, you know, do all the things that they desire, you know, and especially even now that Coach Mendez has been at COS, they've been really thriving, you know, so it's been awesome to see. It's really, really cool to see how much better they've got, and they're still recruiting local talent.
Yeah.
So they're thriving in that aspect. So
Nice.
it's super good.
Keeping it homegrown. That's what we like to call it. Keeping
Yes,
it homegrown right here, Valley,
I like
local
that. I love
kids, our own community, our own youth.
Back to D.I.T.A.
Tell y'all.
Welcome back, y'all. And we got special guests today as well. Shout out to Mr. Senor Andrew Camacho, man.
Yes.
Who's your favorite team ever, Camacho? Wanna ask you? Steelers? All day long?
All day long.
Oh, my goodness.
Wow.
Man. So that's one thing I want to ask real quick. Steeler fan, got a lot of holes to fill, right? No more Mike Tomlin. Obviously, no more Mike
McCarthy.
Yeah, exactly. You guys have been switching off quarterback, seems like every year. So what are the big holes that you guys need, and what do you feel like still needs to be addressed, and how does things look going into next season? As a Steeler fan, how do you feel?
I think top priority receiver. We need someone to go over there with DK.
Yes.
After that, we need a quarterback. So those are our
So
top
you
two.
think you're gonna draft somebody, or you gonna go free agency? What would you rather?
I think we're gonna draft. I think our first pick's gonna be a receiver.
Because we talked about free agency, was not too much to pull. Wasn't too much in that pool.
You think DK is mature enough to handle a receiver coming into his locker room?
I think so. He played college with
AJ
With
Brown?
AJ,
AJ Brown at Ole
yeah.
Miss, yeah.
Yeah.
At Ole
So
Miss.
I think he's mature enough to handle competition on the other side. I think it'll open up his game as well.
He needs it,
Definitely.
man.
He needs it because he has triple teaming. He's got. It's hard for him, and that's when he gets frustrated. He needs to have somebody get that pressure off of him. I really do.
Yeah.
And that quarterback situation, I think the young. They need somebody young because.
Well, they got Will Howard last year. He was the
did.
national champion.
I like Will
at Ohio
Howard.
State.
They need to
I
give him a
think-
chance. I feel
yeah.
like.
Maybe
They
give
need to
him a shot.
chance.
Maybe see how
I
he
think
looks
they really do
in
need
the
to give him
training
a
camp
chance.
and preseason. See
Forgot
how he
about that.
looks. Maybe run a system
Yeah.
behind him, and then hopefully it works out. I mean, because the run game didn't look too bad last year.
Rodgers coming back?
Oh yeah, that's another one. Is Rodgers coming back or not? Because I know they've been saying Mike McCarthy now getting hired as head coach. Does that impact Aaron Rodgers coming back?
I think he's coming back.
Because of that, obviously they have that relationship. Man.
Why?
I think if he's gonna play, he's gonna play in Pittsburgh.
One more year.
One
This
more
has
year.
to be the.
Yeah,
This has
one
to
more
be
year.
it.
With Mike McCarthy.
Yes. One more hoorah. One more hoorah.
Fuck yeah.
Well, and then also,
What are your feelings towards that though?
I like it. I'm not gonna lie, I like it. I hope he comes back. I think he's a good, someone that's gonna coach up Will Howard. I could see him getting hurt sometime in the season, and Will Howard stepping up, and we'll see what he got. But I think if we're gonna sign somebody, I think we need to sign somebody who is gonna take pressure off of Will Howard and give him a chance.
Yeah.
And I think Aaron Rodgers is that guy.
Let's not forget that McCarthy's a quarterback whisperer.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, that's
He
right.
is a good-
Develop Aaron Rodgers, Brett Favre for a little bit, right?
Joe Montana.
Joe Montana, yeah.
Dak Prescott.
Yeah, so.
But even though Dak Prescott was kind of already established, though, dude.
Well, and I
Yeah,
was
but
watching.
he definitely changed his game though. 100%.
Yes,
Dak's a different quarterback than he was with the Clapper.
What?
Yeah.
They were comparing Fernando Mendoza to Will Howard, and I mean they stack up almost identical.
Similar?
Wow.
Yeah, very very similar quarterbacks and very similar styles.
He hasn't got a chance yet, so I liked Will Howard coming out of Ohio State, so they just hasn't really had that chance yet.
And it's always good with these young quarterbacks to take time to learn, like process the league, the professional league. Like when you just throw them in the fire right away, like what's about to happen to Mendoza, sadly, it's like you're getting thrown into a huge,
Thrown in the fire,
moment,
literally
man.
in the fire.
You're playing against nothing but professionals and dudes that are there to hunt you down, man. So,
And then the left side of our line is struggling right now because we got Broderick Jones who just had neck surgery. His career might be over.
Oh.
And our guard Semanula is a free agent.
Nice.
Wow.
So we got some holes.
On
We
that
got
line,
stuff, yeah,
so
we
you
got stuff we
gotta-
got to work on.
predictions for next year? How do they look in the AFC North? I mean, AFC North might be one of the weakest divisions next year, though. Browns. Who else?
I'm gonna say
Cincinnati. Who
Baltimore.
knows what happens
Baltimore.
there? Yeah, Baltimore as well.
I'm gonna say 9-8.
9-8.
Yeah.
Mike McCarthy.
No, I say 8-9 actually.
I could see that too.
Yeah. Either or, it don't matter.
Maybe 7-10.
Yeah. I'm hoping for
In
like
that-
5 wins.
So
But-
I say
Another
Y'all,
wild
we don't
card-
know.
Another wild
Hey,
card
you give-
exit.
exactly, another wild
between
card.
7 and 9 wins. I see the Steelers 7
Yeah.
Well, they have like 9 straight wild card
exits.
exits. That kind of sucks.
Yeah. But
Let's talk about
a bunch of winning.
The moves
seasons,
in
though.
free agency that are pending and or have been confirmed.
We free agency.
First, we're
baby.
starting off with the Giants. They're gonna go ahead and be releasing Brian Okereke, their linebacker.
I don't know what that is, to be honest. But
He came from Indianapolis. He's a linebacker. He's pretty good, solid. I don't think he's a starting linebacker per se in this league, but
not a big deal.
he's definitely like a
Lauren.
yeah.
Who else we got?
Who's another one? I know Mike Evans is out there too.
Tua's gonna be released pretty soon, if not already.
What do you guys think about Tua? Where does he go? Where does he land?
Anywhere that needs a pretty much quarterback. Like we
But
said,
man-
Atlanta. We said
I think about
Atlanta.
his concussions too, man.
Yeah.
A
That's gonna
Viking
be a tough
scenario.
Yeah, Vikings. Those only ones. Cardinals now too.
Cardinals now. They probably gonna do like one of those flip flops. Like
Does
see Kyler
Cleveland-
Murray going to Miami and then
Does Cleveland go in and get Tua and put him in front of Deshaun?
they better not. They last
They
thing
might
they
go
need is
after
a
Kyler
quarterback.
too, though. Kyler's gonna. I mean, if he gets released, I see Minnesota being aggressive. I see Atlanta getting aggressive. I can see the Browns getting aggressive. Like there could be a lot of aggressive ass fucking teams out
Also
there.
on the release radar, Aaron Jones and Javon Hargrave from the Minnesota Vikings.
Ooh, Aaron
wow.
Jones.
Aaron
He's
Jones
kind of up
running
there in
back?
age, though. No.
Yeah,
Aaron
he
Jones.
is definitely, but that's always like a
Good backup,
Late
late
stage.
age.
Those are two dudes that are kind of past their prime. They're kind of getting close to the end over there. Yeah, right.
some other things that happened. Daniel Jones was placed with franchise tag or
He
no
got paid.
transition tag.
Yeah, he got paid.
So,
So what is the transition tag though? Because that was the first time I seen that today.
I know,
I was
that's
going through
something
the
different.
comments and shit about it.
Yeah.
And I was like, what the
So,
fuck is a transition tag? I've never heard of that.
Yeah, because that's different than like a franchise tag, right?
Yeah.
Than
Yeah,
a
it's different,
transition tag. I don't know the difference either.
I had the comment, that
but I know
explained
that's a good thing for the Colts because now they know they don't have to worry about getting a quarterback because that was an injury away, an injury from
But I
a
think
team that was undefeated with him there. Daniel Jones.
But I think what it is with the transition
injury,
tag, like what Camacho was saying before we got on air, was I think a team has a chance to match it.
Oh, is that what? Is that
So
what
they have a
I
chance?
think the Colts can match it.
Yeah, yeah.
Oh,
So he can go out there and find his own deal.
But then they match.
Yeah, so he gets to negotiate with other teams, and they have to give a price back because he's still legally contracted under the
With
Colts.
the Colts.
So the Colts have to match it, or else
So he could
he's
go
gone.
out until test free agency.
Yeah,
if
yeah,
he
yeah.
wanted to.
Technically, he's testing the waters pretty
Oh,
much, right?
wow.
I believe that's how he worded it. Which is kind of crazy. I mean, Daniel Jones looked good. I feel bad because I thought
he
the
just
Colts
stays
were
right there. That's a good place for him.
Yeah, honestly, I think so too.
I like.
They got a good running game, good O line.
I know Minnesota
Jonathan Taylor.
was like, dang, I think we should have let
We let
McCarthy.
walk.
Yeah, we let the wrong guy walk.
Well, I think they should go for Kyler Murray. If Kyler Murray's getting released tonight or tomorrow, I mean, pairing him up with Jettas would be like
That would
insane.
be insane.
But yet again, another big thing about Kyler Murray is his committal issues. Like,
His work ethic.
yeah, his work is. I've been hearing his work ethic is probably one of the worst out of any quarterback in the
He
league.
wants to play Call of Duty.
Yeah, he wants to play Call of Duty. He's out here worrying about other things. I sometimes I do think that if Kyler Murray ever do see this, but I'm not trying to say I know your life or whatever, but I feel like I feel like he kind of regrets coming to the NFL. I feel like he would have rather had just
Baseball.
played baseball. Yeah, honestly,
He was actually
he was a
really
top
good, top
10
10 pick.
prospect
and
in
they told
baseball.
him to play baseball.
Yeah,
They
and he
asked
got drafted by the A's. I think,
Yeah,
right?
yeah.
I really think that he regrets that decision. Honestly.
Yeah.
Because they make bank in MLB too. They
And
make
you gotta
more
play as
than
much
NFL.
as they and take as much punishment on your body. Like,
Yeah.
I mean, you gotta play every day.
Yes.
But yeah, like you
Speaking-
said, you as a pitcher, if you're a pitching, I think he was a pitcher.
yes.
You're only pitching at least once or twice a week, and that's it. Yeah,
I'm not sure if he was pitcher or not, but
Speaking
either
of-
way,
been
he
so
was-
long. Yeah.
Yeah.
Speaking of punishment on your body, big shocker out of the Bears camp. There's what was it?
Center.
Center Drew Dalton
Tired.
retiring at 27.
Dang, that sucks,
Oh,
man.
wow.
Yeah.
They had a good run this year too. The Bears. They had a good run this year. Hopefully you enjoy retirement, man.
He signed a 3-year, $42 million contract last offseason,
Oh,
and he's now retiring.
And a lot of players, they like Andrew Luck. Andrew Luck is another player. Did the same thing,
Retired
He's just
young.
a great player, but retired young because he understood the game. Takes a lot of punishment to their bodies, and especially when it comes to the concussions and mental health type part of the game. I mean, a lot of these players, they do it, man. I mean,
It's a real thing.
it's kind of crazy. What other free agents do we got out there as well? I know Trey
Talking about
Hendrickson.
Malik Willis. I don't think he's that as hype as everybody's making him.
I think he
but
needs to
he's
prove it,
also,
though.
We talked about he's the only quarterback really out there in that free agency. So
And then
that's
Trey
why they need to
Hendrickson.
hype
Trey
somebody
Hendrickson is
up.
another one. I talked to Camacho about this numerous times off the air about Trey Hendrickson. I think he's gonna be a big target this year.
Is he officially going to be
officially?
a free agent?
Yeah,
Yeah.
He said
He's not getting
goodbye.
tagged?
So,
Yeah.
Trey
Oh,
Hendrickson
man.
is not going to be tagged as free agent.
He got paid, and yeah, he should be a hot one on the market. As one of probably the best defensive player coming.
I wouldn't mind having him on.
I would
Bang,
want
bang,
him
bang.
and Max Crosby across from each other. Shoot, that would be really, really.
I mean, you guys got
nice.
the most cap space in the NFL.
And
I think Crosby's gone though, bro.
Also, Kenneth Walker is an unrestricted free agent.
Which is surprising
Well,
because
the
I thought they were
Texans
going to
just
tag him.
traded for. They gave
Montgomery.
up a 4th and a 7th for David Montgomery.
Yes,
Texans, yeah, that was yesterday.
and
Yes.
a tackle or guard or something got.
And a tackle at the
Yes,
Titus Howard.
Titus Howard,
to the
yep.
Browns.
Yeah, to the Browns.
The
Yeah,
Texans were making moves yesterday, some trades.
I like
Montgomery
that.
though,
I like that.
right?
like
You said
Yes, Montgomery got traded from the Lions to the Texans.
to the Texans.
What do you
So
think
that
about
means Nick
Camacho?
Chubb
What
is
do you
gone.
think- what do you think
I think it's a
about
good move. I think the Lions are showing faith in Jamar Gibbs, and
Being a number
it's
one,
going to open up. Yeah, it's going to open up him for all those carries, and
I do think they're going to need to get another running back though. 'Cause
I
you don't want him
think
to wear and tear.
Yeah, that's what I liked about.
I think
they
the
had
reason why
Gibbs,
Gibbs was so successful is
they
because
complimented very
is the compliment. Like he didn't have to take bruising every freaking
I kind of
series.
like ETN going to the Lions.
Okay.
Ooh,
I-
that's
I-
right. That's another
I
one,
think
man.
ETN going to the Lions is a good spot
That's
for
a good
him.
Travis
Yeah.
Etienne's
That's
a very,
sleeper. That's sleeper.
Yeah, I think that's a good
Uh,
spot for him.
Travis
I forgot
Etienne would have to
about
take
that,
a
yeah.
step back if he would want that though. 'cause-
Let's go ahead and take a look at top 10
on
running
time.
backs. So we got Kenneth
We're good
Gainwell,
on time?
Huh?
I was saying we're good on time.
Yeah, I think we're good.
got Tyler Algier, number 8 Najee Harris, number 7 Rashad Wright, Number 6, J.K. Dobbins. Number 5, Rico Dowdle.
Hey, he's
Number
okay.
4, Javonte Williams already re-signed.
He got re-signed by Dallas.
Arms are very similar.
Welcome back.
Attitude's very similar. Well, stop talking.
No, we're good. No, but that's true though. Like he said.
But the Will Howard situation and Mendoza is the talent-wise. I feel like.
I feel like they're the same though. Like he's talking.
Like not
They're very similar,
talent
man.
on
They're
the.
very
I meant
similar.
not talent
Very
wise
similar.
as like
Look at
players.
the
I meant
Indiana
talent
team,
wise as their teammates, like what they had on the field. Ohio State,
right?
Had
they're both our last two
Ohio
State
national
was
champions.
stacked. They were
with Will
stacked.
Howard there.
Henderson,
Mendoza with nobody.
Jeremiah
had
Smith.
2, 4, maybe
Cornell
3 recruits,
Tate, yeah.
stars. As Mendoza
No,
barely
you're
had
right.
any. So
You're
that's
right,
where
you're
the
right.
difference is.
You're right there. You're
where
right
is Will Howard had a really good team, so it made him look good.
You're right
But
there. For a little
Mendoza
bit.
made
Yeah,
that.
Mendoza did have to make some plays like that. Fucking 15-yard scramble for the end zone in the national championship.
sacrifice his life.
That was huge.
So that's
That
where
was
I could.
huge.
That's where I would break that little bit of between
The
them two.
only thing I want to say though is, I'd rather have Mac Jones because he's proven. He's you know what you're getting with Mac Jones.
Yes.
Mendoza's a question mark.
Mac Jones, especially after you're same thing with you kind of know what.
Hey,
you're
Mac
you
Jones.
don't-
Hey, as a
he
Niner
looked
fan,
good with.
bro,
He did look
he
good,
saved
but that's
our-
also that
he saved our
Shanahan,
season, bro.
though. That's the
He really-
Shanahan effect.
Mac Jones, shout out to Mac and Cheese, bro. You saved our season, bro. And we were making the
To make
cheese.
you look
'cause we were-
irrelevant.
yeah, hey, bro. He saved our season, though.
He did.
Brock Purdy missed 8 games.
Mac
Kittle
Jones
missed
did
6,
really
yeah.
look good, but I would say is that Kyle Shanahan though, because Kyle Shanahan can make anybody. I feel like
he
look
can make
kinda
anybody look
to
good.
be
Matt
honest.
Schaub, and we were talking about Matt Schaub, made him a Pro Bowler.
Fucking Kirk Cousins.
Matt Ryan,
Yeah, so-
Matt Ryan won MVP.
And I think that's part of why Malik Willis looks good right now. Because
Well, LaFleur, right?
LaFleur,
Yeah.
That's
I
true.
think they coached him up, and I think he's fool's gold.
Yeah.
That's probably why he's the number 1 dude right now.
I didn't think about that, the LaFleur effect, because he's quarterback.
LaFleur.
LaFleur.
Well, either way, LaFleur, we're gonna LaFleur our way to the WBC.
Let's go baseball season.
Let's go, baby. WBC. All right, that starts up tomorrow. We're excited about this. I know my boy Yachty's excited about this. So hopefully we get him in next week. Man, we've been talking about this for months. This is the FIFA World Cup of baseball, baby.
Yes, sir.
All right,
And it's
what do we
kicks
got,
off
Kai?
when? When does
Pool
it kick off?
kicks
When
off
does it kick
tomorrow, I think.
Tomorrow. In Pool A, we're going to go through a quick 20-team run here. We got Pool A, Canada, Colombia, Cuba, Panama, and Puerto Rico. Shout out Yachty.
Yay.
Boo!
That pool's going to be playing all its games in San Juan, Puerto Rico. Pool B, Houston, Texas is going to be Brazil, Great Britain, UK, Italy, Mexico, and the United States of America.
Dang, Italy's in there this year?
Italy,
What?
Mexico, USA. That's actually Italy's scary.
Dang, I didn't even know they were in it.
Yeah.
I didn't see him in it last time.
Yes, Italy's actually a good team.
Dang. Pool C.
Pool C is going to be Tokyo, Australia, Chinese Taipei, Chechnya, Japan, and Korea.
Oh, that's a good. All in Tokyo.
I like Korea though.
And Pool D,
Let's talk
the
about
final
that.
pool, is going to be playing in Miami. It's going to be the Dominican Republic, Israel, Netherlands, Nicaragua, and Venezuela.
Oh man, some good countries out there. It's gonna be
So, hey, should we make some predictions? Who's gonna be pool winners?
from the
do
pools.
it.
So I think,
Yeah, pool
I believe it's
winners.
top 2 teams from each pool,
What
right?
you got, Kai? Go. You go
Top
first.
2
You
from
break
each.
the honors.
You could do top 2. They say like
There's a runner-up on.
yeah,
Yeah.
the top
Hey,
2
you go
from
ahead and
each.
break the honors.
So I think Pool A,
Yeah.
Canada, Colombia, Cuba, Panama, and Puerto Rico. Puerto Rico's having a tough time trying to field their team. They got insurance issues.
some players are not wanting
Yeah.
to play.
Oh, wow.
Baez,
They're not being covered by the insurance, is what it is.
Lindor.
So I don't know if they're gonna drop out of the tournament. If they play, I think they're gonna probably be the number 2 team. They're a very good team. Probably Cuba and Puerto Rico coming out of Pool A.
My prediction's probably gonna be Canada and Puerto Rico in that one, in that pool A.
Canada, Puerto Rico.
Yes.
I agree with Kai. I'll go with Puerto Rico, Cuba out of that pool. I go those 2.
Canada, Colombia, Cuba, Panama, and Puerto Rico.
I'm gonna join both. I'm
He's
gonna
gonna
join them.
piggyback. He's gonna
Puerto
piggyback.
Rico, Cuba.
Yeah.
I'm the outsider with the
I
Canada.
got
think
that
those
team.
two.
Watch. Oh, Canada.
I I never heard of no MLB star from Canada.
I know.
You gotta-
Freddie Freeman.
Oh, okay.
I was about to
One.
say
Right now.
the Freddie Freeman.
Okay.
Walk off man
Here
himself.
we go.
Number Pool B: Brazil, Britain, Italy, Mexico, and USA. It's obviously gonna be USA the number one. We're gonna go ahead and sweep all 4 of these teams.
USA.
Yep.
USA.
And probably Mexico. If I had to guess, Italy's gonna be probably that number 3 spot. Britain has a pretty decent team, but I don't think they have enough to crack number 2.
It might come down to Mexico and Italy who wins that game between those
Definitely.
two to be a runner-up. I
Yeah.
believe, yeah. But I like Mexico at least for now because if a Rosarina is playing for them, then they might have a chance.
USA, Mexico.
Yeah,
Same. USA, Mexico.
yeah. USA, Mexico. Italy is a
It's a
dark
sleeper.
horse.
It's a sleeper. Yeah, I was gonna say Italy's a sleeper.
We'll see.
Pool C is gonna be Australia, the Chinese Taipei, Chechnya, Japan, and Korea. The Chechens have a decent team. They had a couple guys strike out Otani. So did Italy. They had some good pitchers. Those guys play.
So that might be a team that plays hard.
Yeah,
Yeah,
definitely.
we're talking
They,
about
Most likely,
those
like
teams that-
Camacho was talking about. Yeah,
Mhm.
that they play hard.
they
They
have
might
second.
not have a lot of those
They're gonna run
MLB
towards the wall
players,
and not give a shit. If
but
they,
they're the
yeah.
teams that is like, you know what, this is my chance.
I was looking
Yeah.
at their roster on Instagram the other year, and they're lawyers and automotive salesmen,
Stop
and yeah,
it.
Team Italy as well. They have a
No,
lot
if
of.
they hit him real, I'm gonna sue his ass and I'm gonna win. 'Cause I'm
Um,
gonna represent myself.
But yeah, and this
Japan, Korea, probably is what I'm.
I like
with.
Japan and Korea for
Yeah.
sure.
I
can
like
agree
Korea.
with that.
I like Japan, but I
Australia.
like Korea.
Yeah, I think Korea could take them out.
Yeah.
Oh, Japan.
I think in the right. Yeah.
I'm gonna go Japan and maybe the Chinese Taipei. As I mean, they're always
Yes.
good in the low league World Series. I don't know if they keep any of their players.
It's
that
kind of
they
like
have.
that in Pool B, how Italy's that sleeper team. I
Yeah.
feel like that,
Yeah,
that Chinese
they're a
Taipei
little
is that-
grown up, ready to
uh-huh.
play. Yeah,
Mm-hmm.
giving it their all, man. You know
Yep.
they're gonna run towards that fence and
Pool
go
D
die for that ball.
in Miami.
The DR, who is a big juggernaut in this
That's
tournament.
what everybody's talking about. Dominican Republic. Yeah.
They got Juan Soto, that backstabber. They got
Salty.
a lot of good players.
You gotta put your
Israel.
Yankee pride to
What
the
we got
side,
there?
brother.
We got Israel, Netherlands, Nicaragua, and
Israel.
Venezuela. So I think Venezuela is probably going to take the number 1 in this, and Dominican.
DR.
Venezuela went taking number
Well,
one.
not number 1, excuse me. They're going to be the second spot.
Oh,
DR
I like
and
DR
Venezuela.
and
Yeah, DR.
Venezuela as well. Yeah,
Yeah, I'm going DR.
I do
So
like
we pretty
it.
much all said
But
yes.
I will say Nicaragua though, as a sleeper, because they might just play hard as shit. Nobody expect them to do nothing.
Mm-hmm.
So you never know. Like Camacho was saying earlier, they might play hard as fuck.
I think we all chose the same except for on that Pool A. I chose Canada, and then you guys chose
We chose the
Puerto
Cuba.
Rico and Cuba. So
yeah, bro. Ain't no way
I
Canada.
think we're feeling. And then once we get to that moment, then we can really choose that tournament, whole tournament thing. So we can
next
see how
week-
this looks
We're
when
gonna
we
see how this shit shapes
planned
up
out.
over the weekend. Over the weekend, there's gonna be game
Canada.
after game. man.
Prove me right, please. Prove me right.
I'm
Be like,
surprised you
who
moved
the
on
hell?
Canada, man. You know,
Watch this.
I'm excited
Watch.
though, man. World Baseball Classic ain't nothing
Anything
better.
can happen.
We got
It's
two.
so cool.
We got 2 World Cups going on in the same year. This is freaking awesome.
Yes,
Freaking
that
awesome.
the baseball. It's
Yeah.
so cool. That energy and
Yeah.
like the vibes, the places. It's like
For the
it's
love
gonna
of the
be
game, but
Yeah.
at a
literally
global
your country.
level.
You're
Yeah.
playing for, and it's a different experience when you're playing for like the World Series. You're playing, you're getting. But when you're playing for your country and you have that,
It's a different. It's
it's a
ballgame.
different feeling, and
for the-
it's
for the
cool.
world,
and
yeah.
you could feel that from the screen. So I can imagine being there as a player. Like that's a whole different
That
vibe.
should be the the real World Series. Right
that
there.
literally
Yeah,
is the
yeah.
World Series.
The
That is.
USA.
Yeah.
USA.
Yeah, USA gonna pull it out at the end.
USA. They're gonna pull it out their ass. They gonna do it. I think it's gonna be USA and Japan. Again, USA gonna get them back this time.
What if Japan don't even make the? We don't even know yet. Japan could be like.
Like he was
dang,
talking about though,
upset.
Korea could take
Be a
them out.
sleeper team, yeah.
Korea looks
But
good.
who knows? Maybe Mexico could take out USA.
Yeah, anything.
I think that
Anything could happen.
Italy's in there too. I think.
So, you guys want to go through our bracket based on our picks real quick? Just
Yeah.
All right. So, based on those teams that we put through, so it'd be Colombia versus United States in the quarterfinal. Who we got? United
Colombia,
States.
totally forgot Colombia was in the U.S.
US,
U.S.
yeah.
Yeah.
And then it would be Korea versus the DR.
That's a good
Dominican.
one. That would be a great game. I think I'll take.
I'm taking Korea.
Oh, that was actually really hard.
1-1.
I'll take the DR, bro.
2-1 DR.
On the 50-50.
I'm going Korea.
Ooh.
Is that Titus?
Yeah.
We're doing a simulated bracket.
Yeah, we'll go, I guess I'll just go DR.
Quarter-
I'm gonna go DR. No, you know what? I'll go DR.
I got DR. You can't switch
DR.
it because I picked DR.
No,
you
I'm
already
not
said Korea.
But how are we gonna break the tie though?
And then this is a big rivalry right here: Mexico versus Puerto Rico in the quarterfinals.
Oh, that would be stupid. Crazy.
Oh, give me Mexico because I just don't know if PR is up fully.
That
committed.
one actually would be.
Yeah, it's close, man.
I'll take
That one
Mexico,
actually is
though.
better than the.
I'll take Mexico because I don't know if PR
DR
is fully committed though. I don't know if they're fully committed.
Who, Mexico?
I got Mexico
PR.
probably.
Oh, Puerto Rico.
PR.
Oh, because of what's going on. in the
Yeah.
Insurance.
situation.
Yeah, I'm taking Mexico.
I'm taking Mexico.
Okay.
Okay.
I'll go Mexico too then.
We're doing
Just
Mexico.
because of insurance.
And
La Raza.
If they don't have their whole team, that's
Yeah,
a big deal.
yeah.
It's a
For
big
the
deal.
Raza.
The last quarterfinal of that week would be Venezuela versus Japan.
Probably
Japan.
Japan. Probably
Japan.
whooping
Japan.
too.
Yeah, Japan.
Good run, Vince.
The
They put it
semifinals.
DTA.
America versus Dominican Republic.
Oh, USA. all the way.
USA. That'll be a great game though. That would
And
be
then
a hell of a game.
semifinals, run it back from 4 years ago. Mexico versus Japan.
Oh, that's actually.
Japan. I'm telling you, Japan,
I
USA.
don't know. Mexico,
I feel like USA is gonna pick it up a notch once we get there.
Mexico's just
Because if Japan's on the other side, knowing that they are, I feel like they're gonna pick it up.
Japan got a lot of good players, but Mexico too. Though
Mexico
got
slighted
they
just.
both.
They're
They both.
slighted just as much as America is. They lost to
I'm taking Japan, bro. I'm taking Japan.
Because Mexico got that salty taste in their mouth.
I know
too.
you want me to say it, but because of Shohei
Oh
Ohtani.
man,
Is my no problem.
Yeah, okay, Japan.
Come
But
on, bro.
Japan-
Yamamoto,
And
Roki
Yamamoto,
Sasaki.
Sasaki.
We got half of the team right
Man,
there.
Japan
LA
just stacked,
think blue,
man.
just think blue.
But
Japan.
Japan was down by 3-4 with their last out.
And what happened?
They came back and beat Mexico.
Yeah, who? Because of who?
I think so, right?
Yeah, probably.
But
Well, it's
like,
spicy.
With the last
I don't
out,
know.
So you're choosing Mexico,
I
but you
think
got
I'm
us
gonna-
three. You got outnumbered Japan, right? You said Japan.
I'm going Japan.
You said Japan.
Japan.
Yeah, so you got.
so
you got
United States versus Japan.
We're running it back. 4 years. We're running it again. Is that what's happening?
USA. Yeah, I got to, bro. There's no way Japan's gonna mop us twice. In a
You can't let
baseball
that happen,
classic
right?
Finally, they can't let that happen, bro. They can't. It's
In
all set up.
Miami. In Miami.
Yeah, it's all set up.
The
bro.
ball flies in the warm weather.
Ooh, so and that's what I said earlier. That would come down to saving the USA is the pitching, like our hitting, but the pitching is going to come down to this game right here.
Welcome back to D.I.T.A. Tell Y'all. We're going to continue the segment. We're about to wrap things up for the night. Shout out to all of our sponsors. Shout out to Awake Skate Shop. Shout out to For the L. We got a nice big sign right here in the back now. Shout out to the L Music Studio. Shout out to Varella's Boxing. Shout out to all of our great sponsors. Lindsay Chop Shop. All of you guys, we thank you guys. Appreciate you guys for supporting us. Continuing to spend your part of your day, a little bit of your time with us. We appreciate everybody for doing that. And, you know, we're going to reflect a little bit on within the 559 community sports. We're going to make this a daily, weekly thing. So far, what we got is, I believe, Tulare Union and CVC. Valley Championship was last week for basketball. CVC. Rossi as well. So CVC, Valley Champions. Shout out to CVC, Central Valley Christians, for becoming Valley Champions for D2 basketball. Who else do we got?
Rusty won D6 Valley Championship.
Oh wow!
For which one? For which sport?
Basketball.
And for basketball as well. Dang, a Rossi?
Yes, sir.
What? For
D6?
basketball? D6?
Okay.
Sierra Charter, Summit Charter. in
Summit
Pueblo.
Charter. Wow, man. Yo, so shout out to those teams from the 559, you know, battling it out, becoming Valley champions. We appreciate our 559 local sports. Is what we do, man. We're over here honoring, recognizing
And then-
everybody.
You said something from Lindsay. Who did you mention? You mentioned
Coach of the year. Somebody got girls coach of the year, girls soccer coach of the year.
right? Janelle Rangel, I believe got.
So
Coach of the
hey,
Year.
shout out to Janelle
Soccer.
Rangel. She's Lindsay native.
Yep.
Shout out to you, girl, for, you know, being coach of the year, for having a great season.
Good job.
So we appreciate you, Janelle. Yep. Coach of the year. Hopefully we'll get you in one of our future episodes down the line. But yeah, that's all I got for local sports. It's 559 every week, every day. You know, we got to rep it daily. That's where we're from, man. Central Valley. We appreciate you guys spending your time with us on Didn't I Tell Y'all.
Peace, y'all.
Peace.
Theo on that